I know that you've gotten flack because you shine the light on it and you say the stuff that's like, that shakes things up. And Scott and I have like, we've joked about it before where it's like, we're going to upset a lot of people by talking about this stuff openly. We have, and we've gotten, there's people that get upset. And I just wonder how was that for you? How did you roll with that? And did you expect it? I'm sure you had partially to expect that it was going to happen, but how was that experience?
I really appreciate this question because it really does embody so much of my own personal healing from expecting, dealing, navigating, being in it. And what I came to realize as I became conscious of myself and my habits and my patterns was ultimately how much I censored, modified. I didn't just share with people, whether it was just the thoughts, my perspective on whatever it was that was happening, or definitely dropping down a layer of vulnerability, my feelings, right? I was always censoring. I was always having this kind of subconscious tape that would imagine, right, playing a tape out of me being how I instinctively maybe want to be in this moment, and how might that affect you? And if I had any idea, right, it might cause you stress similar to the way I did in childhood. My family was already too stressed. I wasn't going to bring things that were going to make an already overwhelming situation overwhelming. So the habit is, and this translates into something very commonly known as people pleasing, is a version of it, right? Where I'm always filtering. I'm always showing up, and it's the most palpable version of me for how I imagine you need me to be. And as a result, that meant I watered things down. I didn't tell people my truths. I censored. And then I went into a field that validated I should do just that. So learning how to speak my truth online became, like I was sharing earlier, an exercise in learning how to say things that, are what is true for me, and then allow them to be said, and then allow what will naturally happen next, which is everyone will filter what I'm saying through their own subjectivity, through their own life experience, through what they imagined I said or what they imagined I meant. And then we can open ourselves up for misunderstanding. And that is a possibility and a reality of life that all of us humans need to navigate, negotiate. Of course, those of us humans who have Instagram accounts with many followers, right, we have many more opinions and filters to navigate. Though, again, sharing the personal side of things for me, standing in my truth has always been challenging. It's been something I have avoided doing. And now for me, it is a daily commitment I make to myself. And in the beginning, saying all this to say, I think if you probably go back, you'll see a shift over time in directness, with me probably increasing directness or not watering down things. Because in the beginning, there was still very much that filter. Don't say it like this. Don't go to that topic. Oh, say this in a different couchy way, or maybe don't talk about this at all. And over time, just living the reality and learning myself how to tolerate misunderstandings. Again, I'm not subhuman, right? It is very difficult. I know exactly where to look to hear and see very daily evidence of misunderstanding. And it isn't easy. And at times I torture myself. I go on, I look when I'm in a stress spiral. I don't look for the good. I look for, as many of us do, the bad. So it's not something, it is a daily negotiation and choice that I make. And again, a daily action in me teaching myself that it's safe to have my thoughts and my opinions, and knowing and living through the reality, again, that is the subjectivity of being yourself in a world where we're all going to be filtering what we're hearing. So it is my daily then commitment to finish answering the question more fully. It is something I navigate, I negotiate. It's an internal conversation that continues to be a focal point of commitment.
This is Lynn Fraser with the Radical Recovery Summit, airing January 13th to 22nd, 2023. Please go to radicalrecoverysummit.com to view the clips and the interviews.